the numbers right. I was to stay longer. I was supposed to stay longer, but this freaking dyke, she started like disrespecting me. I was like, either her or me. And I'm out. I knew she was the director of the program. And they ended up kicking her out. I learned, they ended up kicking her out because, everybody was like starting to like complain about her because they said, oh, that's fucked up. And you want to disrespect somebody. Anyway, whatever. So it was outpatient behavioral health therapy. 3 days it was group therapy. 2 days it was theory to learn emotion regulation, ITBD, whatever you call it, intensive treatment for behavioral borderline personality. I don't have borderline, but that's all I could find. I wanted to get better. This was like 15 years ago. That's how I'm knocking on doors. Like at one point I had 3 different therapists. That was before Medicaid was like, and I was using them. I was like, okay, you gotta give me like solutions. I want solutions. I want to get better. I don't want to fall asleep. So I was like falling narcolepsy. So I was repressing everything. I didn't know. Because you're neglected as a child, you're like, you don't know shit. Because everything we learn from our mother, and she's not there, I remember like it was yesterday, when the studies came out in the 70s and the 80s, like they all paint out the mother. It's all about the mother. Like, the feminists went like this. Where are all these studies at? None. Nobody knows. Don't listen to that. The mother got nothing to do. How fucked up the child is today? Nothing. No, you're right. Yeah. That's one of my favorite sayings. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. Come on, that's all it is. That's all it is. You want to cop out. You want to like whatever. You want to have fun. You wanted to, have a great time, and you couldn't give a damn about your piece of shit, because that's all we are, because these bitches don't give birth no more. This go number 2. They take a shit. They see like, oh, I just took a shit. I went to the hospital to take a shit, and that was it. Living in the crib, living in the, live 3-4 bottles, and don't bother me because, I'm a boss bitch, and I have to go to work, and I have to like whatever, like. So I'm 58 years old and still picking up the pieces. So that shit would make me angry, basic stuff they explain to you, that's how you learn, emotion regulation, like a baby, the baby, it's trembling, right? And the mother go give him a blanket, give him a sweater, problem solving. But if you are like by yourself, you're shivering, you don't know what the freaking is the problem. And you grew up like that too. You're like, it's like, that's what they call it, the formative years. At least 10 years. Come on, like, I want to tell everybody, hey, go to a fertility clinic. Tell them you want to have quintuplets. That's it. Have them all at once. But focus, at least give them 10 years of your life. Stay in the house for them. Stay, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to, like, oh no, it's another child and all that, I heard a few times growing up that they used to say, well, you only have to raise one child because that child is going to raise all the other ones. Like, I forgot who said that. And that was several times. You hear, adult conversations. We used to think there was adults. And no, freaking brats. Not adults. What a mess. Yeah, I'm jaded. I'm like, and like, but it's coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. You gotta move on. And like, you can say like, yes, I will be like. It was funny. This land hippo wanted to, like men do. They hold the bars. And she's like so big. It was like that. They put butter in the thing, and she's just like, it's like so out of touch with reality. You're like, you're like short. You're like 300 pounds, and you wanna like your arms. Just expect your arms to support you. Like, I was like, oh God, why you allow me to watch those things? Why you allow me? I feel like a heather. I feel like a heather. I swear, God. But it's just like, I mean, yeah, we have to be supportive. You go, girl. At least you're trying to work out now in life. After we binge for so long, it's like myself. I mean, like 5 years without yoga, without gym, and now I'm like, the fuck? This wasn't like, it's worse than when I first started. I was like almost 40 years old when I started going to the gym and stuff. That shit was hard. And, now it's just like, I just hope I remember never again, never, no matter how much depressed you are, work out a little bit. Work out, little weights or something, because now it's just like, it's been 3 weeks and I still feel like, when I went yesterday, I thought it's like, okay, so I rested Monday, Tuesday, let's check it out on Wednesday. I wasn't a sore. I thought I wasn't, but I started doing the squats and like, whoa, my legs is like, it's a certain age and like everything go like really fast. Everything go down. And you get like with this idea, oh yeah, I was like, I worked out all these years. I shouldn't be that bad, right? I did all these years of yoga. Like, at least in my case, everything was gone. But I feel happy. I think I can get it. I can get there. I can get to a level that, because I love to walk and walk and walk and walk. But if my legs hurt, my knees hurt, my feet hurt while I walk, the fuck. But hopefully, with this and yoga, stretch every day. It's a maintenance. It is maintenance, and that is not part. At least in my generation, they didn't say, hey, it's like this temple gotta be maintained every day, every week, not just shower, not just flossing and brushing your teeth. You gotta like challenge, your muscles every now and then, and all this stuff. I mean, like, I thought it was just like a torture because my father, I mean, he came to the point that he wasn't even pushing me, but he said, it's like, I want you to come back when you're like soaking wet. So I would go to the bathroom and I get soaking wet. Oh, you broke a sweat. That's good. Because I was like 300 pounds growing up. I was big, but, then I discovered sex. And sex substituted food. So that was a mess too. That was a big mess, but you don't have coping skills. The coping skills you're supposed to learn as a baby. Just like, they teach you, by example. You see the adults, oh shit, it's cold, like you see them with a coat, and it's raining. Let's go get an umbrella, and like all the little stuff, and it becomes a way of living. So not to be like, oh my God, it's raining. What am I gonna do? Well, it's no big deal. It's only water. But sometimes when you got depression, it's like that now. Another cloudy day, another raining day. I mean, how can it be so cloudy every day and we're going through a drought? Oh, that's right, the chemtrails. It's weird. It is weird. I want to go to a salsa festival this Sunday. It's in downtown, in the Lower East Side. I hope it's hot. I'm gonna be freezing and dancing. I'm like, I love street festivals, being in the street. Sometimes I even feel like buying a beer. It's just like it's chilling and that's just like, oh my God. They were supposed to go to a parade on Saturday, but it was raining and it was freezing. It was 40 degrees. Come on. These crackers are crazy. Gotta do the next day, they have the forecast. The next day, sunny, no rain. Oh no. They still went ahead. I don't know who went. I didn't go. I don't know. I'm not that excited no more. The only thing I used to like to do is because they used to have a DJ. In Tompkins Square, in the tennis court, they used to have DJs. And that was it. That was it. You get a beer and dancing. Like, too many gays, but whatever. And they took that away. Yeah, I didn't see it, and I kept looking on the website, they say they had 5 stages. They was teaching how to dance to people. Like, how can you do in one day? Come on. Oh, they opened the water. Who's gonna get in? It's like 45 degrees. Who's gonna get in the water today? Anyway, look nice. Yeah, when it gets hot, I'm always tempted. To say, F it. Give a spectacle, right? Imagine, get on top of one of those streams. Can you imagine? Oh my God, it's crazy. I never done it. But just passing sometimes by, to get the mist. Gorillas in the mist. I know, I'm going nuts already. Being alone is just crazy. And my sister that we grew up together, 20 years like this, she don't talk to me. I send her my email, I send her my WhatsApp, and then whatever, let me know. Now she's the one having mental health problems. She said, they say she's not sleeping well, she's not well. That's depression. That I used to go to the public library. Maximum you can get 5 books. And one of the books I got was the Encyclopedia of Sleep. That was the first thing they said, the sleep disorders and depression. So basically you're trying to solve a symptom, not the cause, and then you gotta go. I mean, I have deviated so much from what I was thinking it was gonna be my way of life for the rest of my life, and I have deviated. Not everything, this is why I go and try to go outside. My diet is still kind of okay. So what am I missing from my routine? Meditation. I'm not meditating anymore. I don't know. I gotta make a list. I gotta make a list of, she's making a list and checking it twice. Go away, mother freaker. I heard you coming. Yeah, I mean, oh my God, yeah, I think I had made a list before. I'm about to make it again and just put it on my notes. You check this, because it's like a child. You gotta go like, hey, are you? It's like juggling. You got juggling oranges, and you go like, you don't want to drop one. Look what happened to my mom. I think she forgot to exercise, to eat more fiber. Even when her mom died of the same shit, colon cancer. I was like, like my freaking siblings did not remind her. Like we have like a death sentence, basically. And I've been telling my caseworker, please book me a colonoscopy. I'm scared, like shit. I'm 58. She lasted 3 weeks. That shit ate her up. Heart attack. That was it. Unbelievable. She was suffering so horrible. And still my siblings are like, instead of like, yeah, I booked my colonoscopy again. Nothing. We have no self-esteem. We have no... It's like I told my sister, what we want now? God to come up here to us and like, you're gonna die of colon cancer if you don't watch out. And still we go like, oh, whatever. We're so privileged to have it's like our grandma dying in vain. Nobody told her, Mom, get a colonoscopy. Mom, gonna take you. Mom is like, I'll tell you, we are so westernized because our people is the ones that they're still, living or customs and traditions, like they want to call it. They do everything for each other. They go and like, they go to Mexico City trying to find, something, a witch, something. I told my sister the first thing, I'm like, okay, so I told her, you know what that means? That means that science already did everything. Let's try to take her with a holistic doctor or something, do fasting, have all these herbs, something. It was giving her Ensure, like the sugar fitting the damn thing. I'm like, oh no, whatever the doctors say. Yeah, the doctor is a prostitute. You're gonna listen to a prostitute. Like, yeah. Oh, that guy is giving me, $10,000 to promote their medication. And my sister knows this. That's why she became a homeopathic doctor. She used to get like 5 people or sometimes 10 people in one day, and they all had the same prescription, the same medication for different shit. It was like, she saw that, she know that. I want to like shake her. Come on, you knew this. These are crooks, crackers, crooked crackers. Like, they just a prostitute. A prostitute's gonna go. It's like, oh, they give me more money over here. Oh, shit, let's go. But try to explain a prostitute, but this thing is killing your spirit. This thing is like, I like my money. I got my money. Now, you gotta be my coin. I gotta get my coin. For what? Like crack. Whatever. Like, oh my God. It is so sad. And who's next? I tell my baby sister, let's stick together, We can remind each other. We can, encourage each other. We can like, hey, there's only 4 of us. Only feel like it's more like 3.5. I swear to God. One is an alcoholic. One is having mental health problems. One is in denial, you know, her husband. And she's like pontificating like she's like the guru. Like, come on. You gotta start in your own house. Or my nephews, you know, one nephew doing drugs. The other one is gonna be 30 years old, still single. Still single. I'm like, come on. It's just like hedonism. Yeah, let her do whatever, let her be like whatever. Yeah, of course, let her be. But you gotta explain to her. You know, it's gotta be more proactive, gotta be more like whatever. Especially in a small town. You know, there's many ways. You reach out to like whatever, you know, okay, you know, we know the families. You know, so it's like it's a matter of, you know, just picking somebody. Like, it's a good family. It's not a drunk. It's not gay. That's it. That's just like no, it's just like if it's not a drug addict, not crazy, violent, not gay, okay, yeah, that's the bar keep getting lower and lower and lower, like, and bitches still want to be picky or whatever. It's like, just pray your husband is not gay and come home with a gaping, reeking of Vaseline. Still here shivering but following his mom. Yeah, she's finding some. She's been looking for things. She's been looking everywhere, but the pigeons they eat it all. They're already eating. Oh my God, he's trying to eat some garbage. Because they're growing up, they're starving. Look at the pigeon. Go away. Let the mom try to find something. You're a fat pigeon. Yeah, she's teaching him, like, you know, you see, like this. Go, you pick your own shit. She got 3. She got 3 babies. She was blessed with 3 children. That's the mother over there going around. I mean, I feel bad, but you know, they don't have that. It's only us who make a tragedy out of everything because, I mean, that's what the Neanderthals do. If you go like all over the planet and if you go and see, you know, the real, you know, ancestors, whatever, they have such a positive outlook. As far as I know, it all started in Sumeria, whatever, all this stuff, all negative, gloom and doom, all, you know, the Greeks, oh my God, a Greek tragedy. She cannot find any. Next time I'm gonna put it behind the bench so they don't see it. I mean, I know that they are over here. I don't think they're gonna migrate anytime soon. They got the nest around here. They have a really fast metabolism. My canary can eat 2 containers, 2 scoops up in a and then when I start talking to him, I say, "You're so handsome," whatever. He start dancing. He's like, boop, 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 boop. I took a video the other day. I'll show you one day. He gets so excited when I go, like, you sing so beautifully. He sing even better for me, he go like, just waking up and he start. I think that's such an amazing gift from God to have my canary. It's a great teacher, really like. I always tell him, bitch, what you worrying about? Look at him, like, and he going like, hey, he go like this, singing like, oh, his chest, oh my God, such a beautiful spirit. Okay, it's time to go. We made it 3 hours. Me and the ghost. That's you see, this is all like egocentric technology, right? That you go like, oh, who's gonna watch me? I don't care. I'm surprised at that video I put in Ramble. It got like 500 views. I was like, oh my God, who the hell is gonna watch that shit? But I mean, I always get compliments, but mostly like the taxi drivers. It's like, oh my God, you know so much. It's like, no, I don't know shit. It's just like you, or like backwards. I keep telling them, like, I don't know shit. You think I know something, like, like. That is depressing shit. I'm like, but that's not what I want. I want your lazy ass to, to get curious and start doing research or searches and, like trying to see, you hear a name, stuff, that's just like connect the dots. We got so much information now, and it's all like, but the day that we put together the dots, that's when we're gonna be like, whoa, okay, so this is like all these Neanderthals and the Arabs and whatever, a lot of Asians too are in cahoots with this, evil shit, and then that's why they are not that scared, because like everybody keep like, leaking a little bit here, a little bit there, but they don't put them together. Hey, this is like the whole thing. This is not new. These are the Ptolemies. The Ptolemies, with their capital in Switzerland, the Octoroon. That then the other branch in Italy and London, and all this stuff, it's just kind of like, but all I can say is like, it was better than before, when we used to just like rushing home to watch the 10 o'clock news. The 10 o'clock news. And I used to think, okay, so you watch the news, so at least you know something. You are not that. That's how messed up I was. Anyway, later.